Hey guys, it's Jessie V. Whoa, new background. I really like this light blue color. It's very refreshing. It's not permanent, okay? I've decided to change my background every once in a while just to give it some interest. Also, do you like how I'm sporting some aliens today? Very fashionable, I must say. So today's V-Time story is the first time I got my period. Now, if you're a guy watching this video, I would suggest you head on out, okay? It's girl time now. I'm just kidding, you can stay if you want. So I remember that around grade 5, girls started talking about periods. And I remember not really understanding what exactly it was. I knew it had to do with blood, which completely freaked me out, but I didn't know how it worked. I think it was in like grade 6, my mom sat me down and was like, "So Jessica, okay, blood is gonna come out of your vagina and you're gonna be fine." I was like, blood's gonna come out of where? I remember a lot of my friends in grade 6 started getting their periods. And it freaked me out because a lot of the people in my classes were like, girls who get their periods turn into monsters. Like, actually. Girls who get their periods are like a bomb waiting to explode. Girls who get their period will actually eat your head off. And mind you, it was mostly guys who were saying that, but I was still like, holy shit, I do not want to get my period. I remember that whenever like my friend and I would get into like a fight, like you know when you're younger and like you'd be like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. My friends would always be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I was on my period when we were having the fight, that's why I was so mad. And I was thinking like, do people literally change personalities? Is it gonna turn me into the Grinch? I also remember my mom saying, so Jess, when you get your period, your tummy's gonna hurt a lot, okay? So because of her saying that, every single time my tummy hurt a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, my period is coming. We'd be sitting at recess or something, a bunch of my friends in a circle, maybe playing hopscotch, and my stomach would like growl or hurt or something, and I'd be like, everybody stop. I think I just got my period. When I got a cold or something, I'd be like, Mom, I think I got this cold because my period is coming. I was so scared to get my period. I would have like nightmares about it. I thought that when you had your period, you just peed out blood. So like the whole toilet would just be filled with blood. I'd always think that all of the blood would just drain out of my body and I'd die. I would be like, Mom, how will I survive? How will I survive if all the blood is gone out of my body? And she would be like, oh, you silly girl. You silly girl! You're thinking about it way too much. No, Mom, no. I don't want this. I don't want this for myself. Like, sometimes I would go to the washroom and pee, and I would be scared to look in the toilet. Sometimes I'd have to be like, I'd pee, and I'd be like, okay, Jess, at the count of 3, you're gonna look in the toilet, okay? Okay, Jess. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh. It's fine, it's just pee. So what was funny is the actual time I got my period. Okay, I was in grade 7. I think I was 12? I think you're 12 in grade 7, yeah, I think I was 12. And I got it on a day that my stomach wasn't hurting. I didn't expect it at all. I went to the washroom and I pulled my pants down and I saw the blood in my underwear and like my heart just stopped. I remember wanting to call like 911. I was like, oh my goodness. I called my mom at work and this is literally how it went. Honey, I'm in a meeting. What's going on? Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened. What happened, honey? Did you fail a test again? Did you fail your math test again? Mom, no, worse. Mom, it's worse. Honey, what is it? What happened? I got my period. Well, sweetheart, that's great. That is so great. It's great? What do you mean it's great? And she proceeded to tell me to go into her washroom and get out a pad and put it on. Now, the thing about that is I had never seen what a pad looked like, nor had I didn't know how to use it. So I went into her washroom and I opened the cupboards and there was 3 things in front of me. The first was a basket of tampons, which I didn't even know what they were. I was like, oh, they must be like packaged up lipsticks. I can't use those. And I put them aside. Then I saw the pads and like they were all packaged up and it looked like a diaper. So I was like, it must not be that. And I pushed it aside. And then the third basket was a basket of panty liners. So I was like, this little thing must be what I have to put in my underwear. So stupid Jess over here put it in my underwear. And I was wondering, I'm like, why am I changing this every 10 minutes? This little thing does not soak up anything. Like, I remember going to school and on lunch break, I told my friend who had had her period for like 2 years. I was like, Jenna, can we go to my locker? I need to get a new pad, okay? I need a new pad. And she was like, yeah, Jess, let's go to your locker. That's fine. That's cool. So I brought her there and I took out my panty liner and I'm like, yeah, I got a pad. And she was like, Jess, that is not a pad. That won't even soak up 10% of what is going to come out of your body. And from then on I learned that you gotta use the diaper looking things to help yourself when you're on your period. And I hated them. I'd walk around and you could hear the little crunching and ugh, I didn't like it. I felt like a Teletubby. I don't even know what that means. And what was just really embarrassing was that my mom wanted to tell everybody that I got my period. Like, this is how it went. Oh, Auntie Shelly, guess what Jess got? Oh, what did she get? What did she get? Mom, please, you don't need to tell her. Mom, you don't need to tell her, okay? Mother Nature came to visit her. Did she get what I think she got? Mom, stop. Please stop. She got her period. Oh my goodness, guess who's a woman? Jess, you're a woman. And it would literally go on like that with her telling every single person in our family. I did not want them to know that it was my time of the month. And then I remember the first time I had to like put on a tampon. It was horrible. I was like, this thing is supposed to go up where? I don't think so. And it took like a long time with me screaming and crying in the washroom. My mom on the other side of the door trying to tell me what to do. It was not fun. But now tampons are actually really useful, okay? Listen, I know I made getting my period sound horrible, but I'm sure if you guys have experienced the same thing I have, it is kind of scary the first time. But after the first time, you're already used to it and it's completely normal. So I just want to tell you, don't be scared. I had all these horror stories in my mind of what it was going to be like, but in the end, it wasn't that bad. If you've gotten it before, you know what I mean. I'm 21 now. I've had my period for like ever. Also, I said I got my period in grade 7. If you're in like grade 9 or 10 and you haven't gotten it, don't be too worried. I've had friends that have gotten their period in grade 12. So they were like 18. It's really different for everybody. But if you're actually concerned as to why you're not getting your period yet, you can go to your doctor. Doctors are very helpful. Don't be embarrassed. And if you were grossed out by this video, get over yourself. Getting your period is a natural part of life. I thought I'd make this video because I think most people can relate. It's not such an embarrassing thing that everyone thinks it is. It's cool. It's normal. Anyway, I hope you got a laugh out of this video. It's always funny to think back about how scared I was. And that is the end of V-Time. I'm gonna put my Twitter and my Instagram in the description, so please feel free to follow. It's always awesome to hear from you guys. If you want to talk about the first time you got your period in the comments, please do. I'd love to hear all your stories. Alien says bye. Mr. Alien says bye. Anyways, guys, until next time, bye.